Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video slash vlog slash I don't even know what's going on in the world anymore. Just kidding. Today is Wednesday the 25th of March and I've literally just been consecutively vlogging every day and just like ending it and then starting a new one the next day. So hopefully you would have seen 2 or 3 vlogs from me now already. I'm going to be editing and upload the very first one of that today, which is super exciting. So that would have gone up on Wednesday the 25th when I'm filming this. But today's first priority, it's like 10:30 in the morning, actually not quite. Today's first priority is Centrelink. I need to locate every single form of ID I have. I need like my driver's license, my bank card, my Medicare card, my certificate of education, my birth certificate. Oh, I need a letter of like separation of employment from Matt. I need like so much stuff. So I need to organize all of that, get on the phone to Centrelink when I figure out what number I'm meant to call, and then hopefully go from there. As I said in my last vlog, I'm pretty sure I put like a little disclaimer that I definitely am not someone that was planning on using welfare and like relying on Centrelink money and stuff like that. I was definitely more than okay with resigning from my job at PLC, having a few weeks where I might be in a bit of a limbo, I might be unemployed while I'm still doing interviews and looking for jobs and that kind of stuff. Obviously you guys saw me handing in resumes and applying for jobs like maybe 2 vlogs ago that was, but now with the circumstances of everything, all of the jobs that I would have been applying for, like retail, maybe even hospitality and all those ones that I was looking at, they're probably not going to be applicable very soon because most things will have to close. So yeah, gonna apply for Centrelink just to have that safety net. But my mum also works for Queensland Health, so she said there's a lot of jobs going, obviously, because Queensland Health is like obviously going to be the busiest service. Like anything in the health department will obviously still keep running because of the virus. So she said I could go for like an admin job or something like that, because obviously I have no medical qualifications. So I'm definitely going to apply for those as well, because I don't like, obviously being unemployed is not ideal. So yeah, I'm not going to be too picky about what I apply for anymore just because of the state of the world at the moment. But yeah, that's my little disclaimer. There's obviously nothing wrong with getting Centrelink if you've lost your job, because that's what it's there for. Like, I've paid tax the whole time I have been working, so now is the time that I can use it, I guess. So yes, for now that's my life. But yeah, I'm gonna call Centrelink, and while I'm on hold I'm gonna try and find all my ID and start editing my vlog. My other plan today, which hopefully is in the title of this video if I get it done, is to do a vision board, do some new goal setting and stuff like that, and stay really positive, because I'm sure I might get a bit impatient when I try and figure out this Centrelink stuff. But yeah, hope you guys are all doing well.
Enquiries, press 2. For Medicare online enquiries.
What the heck? It just hung up on me. What? I just need help. I don't know what to do.
This help desk provides customer support. This is Australia Online account.
See you in 20 years. Hey guys, so it is 9:40 p.m. now and I have honestly had the best afternoon. I feel so free and relaxed, even with everything going on in the world. I just can't believe, like, I got to sit on the lounge and watch like all of my favorite YouTubers like Rachel, Catherine, Georgia Richards catch up on their videos. Rachel got proposed to, which was so cute and like such a happy, nice, positive thing to watch. And then strangely enough I watched a bit of Married at First Sight on TV just because I felt like watching normal TV. Like, I hated having the news on in the background because my mum always watches the news. I realize this is a really bad angle. It kind of looks like I'm like upside down, but not, because I'm not upside down. But yeah, I'm going to get ready for bed now. I didn't really do anything exciting today, as you can tell. It was mainly my Centrelink stuff, but I'm pretty sure I've done all that I can do, and now they will contact me when they're ready. Like, I'm in like the queue, I guess, to make a claim. So I guess that's a good thing. I don't have to sit on hold or anything. But yeah, did lots of computer work today. Made sure I had cleared out my laptop and my, oh, not my phone yet, but I cleared out my laptop, which was so therapeutic because as you can imagine how much stuff I would have on there just from downloading and uploading and creating all the time for not only my own social media but for PLC. Like every day, that was my job. So I cleared it all out, which is so nice. And yeah, just sat on the computer all day pretty much. So tomorrow I'm gonna have a much more exciting day, and I've planned out my day so that I don't have a blobby morning and start off well and stuff like that. So I do start off well, I mean, and I have a nice structured day, even though obviously there's not much structure in life at the moment. I'm going to do that. I planned it out in my Google Calendar. I'm going to have a quick shower, and then I'm going to, what will I do first? I think I'll read some of my book. I'm going to show you the book now because this is the last time I'll vlog before I actually get into bed. I'm reading, which I've been reading literally since the start of the year, but I haven't finished it because I got so busy during the middle part. It's not even halfway through the year, but like the last couple of months. I'm reading this, which is obviously going to be so relevant to me right now. I'm so excited to finish it. But yeah, so far so good, and I highly recommend. It's got activities in it as well, so I highly recommend having a journal by your side. See, like activities in these little boxes, so it's amazing. So I'm going to read some of that until I get up to, if I'm reading it in bed at night, I just read it until I get up to an activity, and then I stop and I wait, next time I read it when I'm not in bed going to sleep, I'll get up to that bit and do the activity in my journal and stuff. Yeah, so I can see you guys tomorrow for my more exciting day. Hey everyone, I know I swear I'm always sitting in this spot when I vlog. I swear I move and I do things, but yes, as you saw, the only thing I've done so far is I had brekkie, and after brekkie I actually went back to bed, which was so nice that I could do that. Like, didn't even make me feel too blobby. And I noticed that my under eye circles, I used to have I literally used to always look like I had black eyes, because my under eye circles would be so dark. To be honest, the camera's not really doing it justice, but they're so much brighter now than what they used to be. Like, this one's almost completely normal. Like, obviously I still have like sunken in eyes where I've got like a bit of a bag there, but that one's a little bit purple at the moment. But they are usually so dark, and they've started brightening up so much just because I've been getting so much sleep, which is so nice. I just feel brighter and perkier and more relaxed, which is so good. So yeah, I've just been letting myself go back to sleep if I want to. So I did that. So yeah, I had a bit of a slow morning. Then I quickly popped out to the shops because at the moment retail shops are still open. It's kind of stupid, but I just made sure I like wash my hands and just went in, got what I wanted, went out, kept the distance, social distancing, all that sort of stuff. That's the rules at the moment. When I'm filming this, we'll probably be in lockdown by the time I upload this. Well, I hope so anyway. So I managed to get some stuff that I thought I would need. First of all, not important, not necessary, but I got caramel because I went to Kmart and they had it, and I haven't seen caramel eggs in any of the grocery stores for ages, so that was an essential. And then yesterday afternoon, my mum actually came home with heaps of puzzles, which was so cute. She bought some big puzzles that have heaps of pieces and some word search books for us, because I think she's going to start working from home soon, because her job, she can like work from home eventually, like when it gets approved. So yeah, I thought I would return the favor and buy some more games. So I got Monopoly Deal, which I've heard is really good. I remember people going on about this when it came out. I wanted to get Uno cards because we can't find our Uno cards, and I really like playing Uno, but they were sold out. So I got this one, and then I also get this other game which I feel like is very much like my family. It's called Smart Ass. Think fast, talk first to win. I don't know, seems like a good game. Seems like it would be funny. I read the back. Seems funny. Seems like my mum would appreciate it. And then I also got the Dream Life Journal. So I don't know if I vlogged about this, but I definitely put it on my story. I purchased the Your Dream Life Starts Here book. So it's literally the exact same thing, but the book's yellow and the circle's white, and it says Your Dream Life Starts Here, and that's the book that you read. And then this Dream Life Journal is the journal that goes with it. And I haven't started reading the book yet, but I know when I bought that book, I knew that you had to buy the journal with it, but they were just like, I didn't want to buy them both at once because it's like kind of expensive. Not really, but I don't know, I just didn't. I didn't really realize at the time. But now I thought it would be the perfect timing to have like a book that has activities in it as well, which is why I also really like that manifestation book that I showed you. But yeah, this is by the founder of Ellie Kate, which is really cool, but you can get them in Kmart, which is where I got mine, so it's cheaper. But yeah, that's all I got. I'll definitely keep you guys updated with that Dream Life journal, because obviously it's very good timing for me right now to start filling that out, and I'm super excited to use it. But yeah, I might eat an Easter egg and start on my vision board, and what else? Maybe start looking at jobs online and stuff. Have a pretty chill afternoon. Hey guys, so just gonna ignore the fact that it's actually the next day now. Yes, I've been sleeping like, I don't even know what sleeps a lot, like a sloth. I don't know. It's been great though, and I absolutely love it, and I don't feel that blobby because as soon as I've had enough sleep and I know I won't fall back to sleep, get up, get dressed, eat breakfast, do all that good stuff. So feeling good. It's late in the day now and it's Friday, but I'm finally getting onto my vision board. But I want to show you some journaling first, because I actually think this will be really cool, because I have touched on how I'm journaling more and stuff like that, and how it's really helping me. So I wanted to share something I heard in a podcast the other day, which I'll flip around and show you. I'll show you the podcast. I got it up so I could remember what it was called. It's Georgie Stevenson's Rise and Conquer podcast, and it's episode 63. Well, I think that's what the 63 means. It's Manifesting Your Dream 5-minute daily journaling exercise. And it was with, it was an interview with a girl called Samantha Daly. Oh, how do I, And then if you go down into the show notes, yeah. So that's her deets if you want to have a look. But yeah, this girl was talking about manifestation and, wow, I'm not in focus, and journaling and all that good stuff, and she gave a little exercise that's 5 minutes of journaling that I want to share with you guys, because I'm someone that has been able to just start journaling in like recount form. So I'll just put the date at the top and I'll just be like, I'm feeling super blah 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 because this happened blah blah blah, and now I don't know about blah blah blah, and I'm thinking blah blah blah, and I'll just write like a recount story sort of thing, and I'll write how I'm feeling, what's happening in the world, what's happening in my life, what is going to happen, what has happened, what I'm worried about, all that sort of stuff. But I know for some people they find it difficult to do that. So there's this really cool exercise that I've written down, and I'm going to do it now in a second. So you just put like the date at the top, and she actually said, if you listen to the podcast, I highly recommend listening to it, because she actually said some other tips about how to set it out and stuff. But basically you give yourself 5 minutes and you write 3 wins, 3 affirmations, and 5 goals. So the wins can be 3 things, just 3 positive things that are happening in your life. So 3 great things that happened to you, 3 things you're grateful for, 3 positive things that you've been thinking about, that sort of thing. Then 3 affirmations. So affirmations should start with I am, so you're affirming something positive about yourself. So it could be I am confident, I am I don't know, what's another one? I can't think of any, but something that will make you feel better about yourself and something that you sort of need to hear and need to work on. That's a really good one. And then the 5 goals. So she said these 5 goals, which is why I wanted to do this today, these 5 goals are something that stay the same. So these you want to change every day or every time you do it. You want it to be something meaningful, something different, something specific for these 2. But then this one, it stays the same every single time, because you want it to be 5 of your biggest, most ambitious, most crazy goals, and you want to write them every single time you do this, so that it almost becomes memory, or so it should become memory, and so that eventually the only time you would change it is if you've changed your mind about the goals or you've actually achieved them. So I'm going to have a really good think about this, because these 5 goals now, because I definitely want to rewrite my goals from where they were, because a lot of them were obviously to do with PLC and my job and stuff like that at the start of the year. So I'm going to rewrite my top 5, because then that will help me create my vision board. This is my vision board from last year. I've already ripped off some of the photos because they're like not relevant anymore. But I just had the 3 girls that I look up to in business and in social media and in life. And then I had some quotes that I really like, but hey, it's me on my bed with my candle. But yeah, that's going to help me a lot, because then I'll show you the process of my vision board and how I sort of relate it to my goals and that sort of thing. So I'm going to spend 5 minutes doing that journaling activity, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back and I finished the 5-minute journaling, which was super enjoyable. And then when I started my vision board, when I started choosing the photos, I actually watched a couple of other people's YouTube videos on vision boards just to sort of get a refresher and get really in that creative sort of inspirational space. Then what I did was I wrote a big list. Well, it's actually not that big to be honest, but it's specific, which is also what I needed, of things and I guess topics and I don't know, a little bit of everything, of goals and things I would like to be or do or have and those types of things. So I wrote like a random list. You can obviously pause this to have a bit of a look. Obviously it only makes sense to me, not a lot of other people, and it's very like scattered and all over the place. But then what I did is I went through my Pinterest. Oh, I'm just printing it now. Better hit print while we're doing this, multitasking. Then what I did is I went through my Pinterest and found all those related photos. I also found a really good place to find the photos was Instagram. So like if it was a person, I'd choose a photo from their Instagram. If it was a brand, obviously Instagram is where most brands have their more aesthetic looking photos, and obviously I want to make it look nice because it is going to be up in my room. But yeah, that is what I did. Most of them are from Pinterest or Instagram, and if it's just like a general logo or something, I googled it. And then I put them all in a Word document so I could see the different sizes of the images in comparison to each other. So I've made some of the quotes quite big because I didn't want to have too many of them, and I've decided I'm going to have probably this one because it's the biggest as the focus image in the middle of the board, just because it's a, try and turn the brightness up, just because it's a quote that I've been really loving at the moment, and I think it's very, I guess, in line with everything. I've got some others that are really related to me right now. I've got photos of some really inspirational people, some places I want to go, some brands I want to work with, some things I want to do more of, so that blue map, and then yoga is down here. So that's no one I know, that's just a like symbolic thing of yoga, and I actually have that yoga mat, so I thought it sort of made sense. I've got the YouTube logo. I've got a photo of the Princess Polly bus that is at Splendor. I think that was last year or the year before, so I think something like that is a really cool goal. I've also got a tattoo idea that I really want to get. I don't have any tattoos, but I think I definitely want to get one this year. But yeah, that's everything all sized up. As you can hear, it is printing now, so I'll head over. Hopefully it printed in color. Oh my god, why is it printing so much? Oh no, oh that's everything. Oh, is it? Did it print twice? No. Amazing. Okie dokie team, so this is where we are at, and this is why I like to lay everything out before I stick it all down. As you can tell, previously I've used this board a couple of times for different things, and my last vision board I used double-sided tape, and it's not ideal for corkboards because obviously these are meant for like push pins, but I still use it anyway and just like leave it. I don't think it looks that bad, but anyway, that's a side note. Yes, I'm really happy with the bigger images, like the focus sort of ones, but I think I need to make more of these smaller pictures more similar to this size, like maybe more similar to that size, because I just have too many little ones. Like I hate how all of these are like all the same size pretty much, and then like I like having a couple of small ones. Like I like this arrangement. This is like all Chloe's related stuff, not really, but this is sort of that inspo, I guess, like how I aspire to be like her. And then yeah, but basically yeah, it's too yappy for my liking, so I'm gonna reprint a couple of them, just make them a bit bigger, and I'll come back and see what it looks like.
I can't even explain to you guys how much you mean to me. I literally owe you the world. I'm gonna shut up now because I think I've had too much coffee.
Okay, update. I like this much better. At first I thought I really majorly stuffed up and went like overboard with the size increase. Like hello, let's just compare like the old size versus the new size. That photo I then made that size, and I was like, oh my god, and I did that to everything. Like look at this, that's how much bigger I made it. Like what was I thinking? I don't even know, but like here we are. That one turned out good. That's sort of the ratio that I wanted. This one, like that's pretty good ratio, but like some of them I would just went ham. Like hello, That is like not the same size at all, but anyway, here we are. So I used all of the new large and improved ones except for this one because it was just too in your face, so I used the smaller one that I printed first. But yeah, after a bit of rearranging, I'm very satisfied with it, so I think I might stick it on and then go through it after. Actually, you know what, I'm just going to go through it now while I'm still feeling inspired and know exactly what I just did with everything. So basically I sort of kept it to a theme but also sort of didn't at all. So as I said before, oh, where did I put, oh, I knew that one was there for some, that is not meant to be there, that is meant to be on here somewhere. Oh damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to like slap that one in somewhere there. Oh, that works. Just like shuffle that down a bit. This is why you don't glue anything on until you are 100% going ahead with it. Okay, that's weird. Maybe that goes, yep, something like that. Anyway, that will do. Okay, so we'll start with this corner because you saw me just like move that around to heck. So this is, I'm really inspired by Chloe Zepp because of her social media and also just because of like every single business she owns. I just think all of her is amazing and I like would be her in a heartbeat. So I've got her Instagram page there where she has like her recent photos are about bloom and stuff like that, and I have the bloom app there because I actually have that, and that represents two things to me. That represents her and her business and how she's using her social media in a positive way and the amazing business that she's created, but also for me like trying to use the bloom app more frequently and be more mindful myself and like share that more on my own social media. So that's sort of what that all means, and that's her wearing her activewear brand, so that is very inspiring to me. That is someone doing yoga because I also want to be doing more yoga, ties in with mindfulness, so that's that sort of portion. This stuff is not really related. As I said before, this is a photo of the Splendor party bus. It sort of relates because I've got YouTube down here, and then I've got this Sabo skirt photo because again this sort of means multiple things to me. One, I would die if I got a collaboration with Sabo skirt, and two, I've listened to a podcast with the two girls that are the founders of Sabo skirt, and I just think they are so inspiring, and like their whole business, like it's Australian and everything. Well, they're Greek, but it's like an Australian business, and I just, so inspiring, so that's why that's there. Then we've got Georgie Stevenson, who this one more so represents being a Gymshark athlete because I didn't really like any of the Gymshark photos. I probably could have put maybe a Gymshark logo here too, that would be cool, maybe I'll add that. But yeah, she's wearing all Gymshark. She's a Gymshark athlete, and I also just like I'm obsessed with her entire life, similar to Chloe's like biggest inspos over here. And then up the top we've got Sarah's Day, who's my third inspo, so we've just got her YouTube there because I just think it looks beautiful, and I didn't really want to have another photo of like a random chick on my face, on my, not on my face, in my face. And then here we've got the Instagram of Villatami, which is owned by Talia Scanes and Mitch Third. I don't actually know if that is his last name or not. Anyway, very inspired by their business model, but I also really want to go to Bali, so that's like two inspirations in one. So they're two photos of that villa, but mainly just because I do want to go to Bali. It would be so amazing if I could stay there because I'm very inspired by like their business idea, but also ties in with this here, which is a journey retreats trip with Sarah's Day and Kurt. Obviously with the times at the moment, don't know if that's going to go ahead, but that would just be an absolute dream to me to go to that because I am very inspired by Sarah and Kurt, and also very inspired by the guy that founded Journey Retreats and all of his businesses. So I think it would be so cool to go on that. It's also in Bali, which like relates to all of that, so that's all tying in nicely. And then we've got Georgie Stevenson again. Wow, my toe was in that eel. With her brand Naked Harvest, so I'm inspired by like her business side of things and how her journey of like founding businesses and stuff. And then we come down here, and I would love to work with you foods. It's literally the only reason that's there. A nice quote, and then the tattoo that I want, this is like a Lorna Jane wallpaper, so it just has like the nice little Lorna Jane logo because I'd love to work with them one day too. I've always loved Lorna Jane. I also look up to like their business as well. And this is a beautiful little business card that I picked up from the most beautiful cafe I've ever seen on at Caloundra. It's called White Picket Fence, and I just took the business card because it was so my aesthetic, and that reminds me of like business and stuff that I want to do in the future. So that is a summary. I'm going to get my foot out of it again. I'm going to stick it all on and show you where I put it. Okay guys, that is me all done for this video and my vision board. I'm super happy with it, and I'm pretty sure I will pop it just on top as like the main feature of that desk. I'll obviously have to move some stuff so it looks a bit less cluttered. I could also just take everything off that and make it like the centerpiece of that and make that dressing table sort of thing, like my dreams and goals, and maybe put some books and stuff with it. That might be nice because I have this little collection of books now. I have like these ones, wow, it's not in focus, those, and my journal and stuff. But I would also like to have it on the wall, but we're on a rental, so I don't know if I should do that. But anyway, that is going to wrap up this vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it and I was able to spice it up a little bit, because yeah, other than that, I've been sitting at home doing nothing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys are all doing well. Please comment below actually if you have any particular videos you'd like to see while we're all sort of inside trying to figure out what to do. But yeah, if there's anything specific, I'll definitely try and do that. If not, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.